unlock the gates and enter the arena of ideas. Folks, welcome to the Crowder Boys. It's me, the first billionaire podcaster, Dalton Pruitt. We're joined by we are joined. Well, this is the main cast actually. We got RG 2.0 here.
Mariska Hargitay.
Mariska Hargitay. Robbie Goodwin's here, and all the way from beautiful New Jersey, the Garden State, is Crack Amico. He's in Jersey today.
Yes. Thank you for being here, guys.
He's Zach Braff Amico today. Garden State.
Yeah, dude. We're over here listening to the music from that. People seem to like that album.
What are you calling me, a scrub?
Hey.
I don't want no scrubs.
Is there a third Zach Braff thing? I can't think of anything.
T-Mobile commercials.
Oh my god, those are the worst fucking commercials I've ever seen in my entire life.
I might get shit for this, but I do like Scrubs as a show. It's a little sappy, but it's pretty good.
I'm always happy to see John C. McGinley in anything.
Yeah, he's the man.
I think it's one of those where it had a great first few seasons and then just kind of like became a parody of itself. But I remember liking it a lot, actually. I remember loving it in middle school, but I'm like afraid to revisit it, you know?
Yeah.
I've revisited in the past few years and it's good. I think it's a good like girlfriend show.
Yeah.
Like a couple show to watch.
Right. Or if you need to watch something with your mom.
Not trying to rub it in, guys. You know.
I'm trying to rub one out because I don't have a girlfriend, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. I've been rubbing a few out.
I got a girlfriend and I'm still rubbing them out, man.
Nice. Yeah, dude, it never gets better.
What's your do you still jerk?
Oh yeah.
Chicken?
Yeah,
this guy was a real jerk. But like, what's your jerk to sex ratio, would you say? Like, do you fuck once a week and jerk off every day, or like what's the ratio going on here?
I would say regardless of the method, I come at least once a day.
Nice.
And it's usually, I would say most of the time it's a jerk every day. I don't go over one a day most days. And I would say sex is usually on the 2 to 3 times a week.
Ooh, look at you guys.
Which doesn't sound like much, but we've been together years. So
yeah.
No, that's a lot, in my opinion.
I'm absolutely coming all the time.
Like when I hear once a week, I'm like, that's a good relationship. So 2 to 3, you know, especially if you've been together for a while.
Sometimes stuff happens, and
sometimes
some time goes by. But
though the flames may not be ablaze, the fire smolders.
Indeed,
Charizard.
You know? Yes.
Yeah, but sometimes you just get busy with life stuff. But it's not like you're avoiding each other. Or the flame has died. It's just being adult like anything else. You know.
Yeah.
You get busy, but we be getting busy.
I'm honestly, I am.
Sometimes you're too busy to get busy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm wary of any couple that's having sex every day. It's like y'all some freaks.
Yeah, if it's getting crazy, it's almost like the whole relationship must be built off of this.
Yeah. That's when you have nothing to talk about. All you have is just finding the other person attractive.
Because having sex is great, but sometimes you want to educate a woman through The Sopranos.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, sometimes you'll be a little gay and watch her dumb bullshit, like Vanderpump Rules or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I did get invested, though. I'll just watch stuff.
Oh, you in the stock market now?
No. Yeah.
It's a bad week. It's actually good.
Unfortunately, my ex was bullish on our neighbor.
She was bearish on your relationship, bullish on
the pool boy.
Yeah.
On the black pool boy.
Thank you to Lee Rector for becoming a member and Bang Bang Mar Gang.
Bang Bang Mar Gang.
Sir. Appreciate you.
I love how long that's endured.
New Rector.
That's almost endured a full off season.
What was I going to say?
Well, I had also something to say. God damn it. Stocks, relationships.
Oh, this is not financial advice, but this would be a good week to get into the market because everything is on the dip right now. The market's bleeding out. So, do your due diligence, but this is a good week to maybe buy some stocks.
Is this advice?
That's good.
This is
That's
not-
great.
this-
That's great financial advice,
This
Dalton.
is not financial advice. I'm just saying that everything's on the dip. Stocks are on sale right now.
Oh, it's not advice. It's a guarantee. I get what you're saying.
This is a financial guarantee. You will get rich.
This is Dalton's lock of the week.
Don't invest when I did, which was months ago, and lose 60 to 70% of your investment. Invest now because everything's like so low now that, I mean, how much lower could it get?
How low can you go?
Jim Cramer is basically like Stephen A. Smith, but for stocks instead of like betting on sports.
Yes.
Like they both just like scream at the camera, like, "Oh, I like that. I like that." You know,
there's
it's like
people
the same
who
thing.
have like been able to predict the market pretty effectively by doing the opposite of what Jim Cramer says. Like if
Really?
he says something, it's like the joke online is that whatever he says is a good indicator that the opposite is true.
Oh, so he's the Charles Barkley of stocks.
Yeah, like if he says like Nvidia's gonna crash, that means it's time to buy Nvidia because it's actually about to skyrocket. Or if he says Nvidia is a safe buy, sell your Nvidia stock. It's about to crash. You know, he's never been right about anything.
Robbie,
That's
is Dalton sort of garbly to you, or is that just me?
I was wondering if that was me too. I think it's Dalton.
Oh, am I coming through garbly? What should I do?
How's your internet?
How do you ungarble?
How do I ungarble? Let me give me a second. Let me plug into the Ethernet. 1 second.
Jeez, John Garbuckle over here.
Thank you,
Sorry.
Broke the Gin. Member for
Oh
1
wow!
month.
Look at that.
Thank you, dog.
Thanks, buddy. How you been enjoying? How have you been enjoying your trip, Crack? You're in Philly for a few days.
You might be a little garbly to me too.
Ah, shit.
It might be me. I don't know.
No, you sound fine. I thought it was me because I'm just in a different spot than usual, so maybe it's me.
Let's see. Chat, let us know who's
Yeah.
garbling, who's not. But the trip has been pretty nice, man. I spent a few days in Philly. Got to do Durag and the Deer Tag, Dad Meet. Got to go to a Shane and Friends show.
Ooh, how was that?
It was fun. I met the
wait,
young
Shane-
bull.
Shane did a show. Oh, that's great. That's awesome.
Yeah, his new material is fucking great.
I'm
Not
sure.
trying to suck dick or anything, but it's
Who's
fucking.
on the lineup?
His what?
Who was on the lineup?
It was Naeem Ali,
Nice.
Brian Six, Joe DeRosa, and Shane.
Cool. That's a great lineup. No women, just like how I like it.
Yeah, it was a good ass show. Naeem is a young comic, but he's super fucking talented, and fucking DeRosa is hella underrated when it comes
He's
to
real-
stand up.
He's really good. People don't realize. I don't know
I'm
why he
here.
Dalton.
Dalton.
I'm in the Ethernet now. I've hacked into the mainframe. Dude, the sun
Nice.
is hitting me like crazy right
Yeah.
now.
Hey, you look like Max Headroom right now, Dalton.
yeah. My hair just naturally does this. I've no product in my hair. It's just doing this on its own.
By the way, I will be doing Durag and the Deer Tag in a couple weeks. So
Yeah.
that.
So
A meeting of the minds.
So was that week? It's going to be you fag and the queer fag.
Dalton, please don't be mean to me.
Okay. Yo, speaking of queer fags, I just saw long legs.
Dalton, you're still a little garbly.
God damn it! I'm on the Ethernet.
I think the Ethernet is possessing you. You almost have like duo voice right now, like
The fucking website says the thing says like plug into the Ethernet.
You sound
For
like
better-
Liquid Dalton.
Is it still garbly?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh my god! What about now?
It's all right.
Can you hear me now?
You're
Yes.
garbly.
I'm garbly.
I would say
Oh,
so.
yeah, that was a hard garble right there.
The chat says it sounds fine.
Dalton loves
Sounds
hitting.
fine?
Dalton loves hitting his words with a hard garb.
As long as everything sounds fine to the chat.
The chat says it sounds fine.
We're not lying
Okay,
to
maybe
you.
it's maybe I'll refresh my. But maybe
Maybe
it's
it's Robbie because there's like a lot of what is that knocking around sound that's happening?
Is there a knockaround sound?
I'm
Yeah.
talking through the microphone.
What? Really?
Somebody in the chat asked me if I'm talking through the folks. We're doing our classic Crowder Boys bit of troubleshooting during the show. So yeah, how you liking the city, Crack?
It's cool, man, but it's fucking exhausting. And I don't drink. So that's pretty big. I think if I did drink, I would probably get myself killed, but also be enjoying myself. So
Yeah, you're not a city boy. You like the
nah.
wide open spaces.
That's one thing I've really learned about myself coming to the city and shit. Like honestly, I'll be real, I like being here while I'm here, but imagining living here is fucking crazy. Where I mean like a suburb outside of the city would probably be just fine, but the city itself is like very chaotic and fucks with my brain.
Do I need to switch out my mic? Is that what's going on?
Your microphone is like, I think
Wait,
the
hold
cord
on.
is making like a lot of knocking
It's a-
around sounds.
It's a brand new cord. Jesus Christ!
I don't know why you ever stray away from the old faithful Bob Barker.
Yeah, the butt plug mic, dude. Get the fucking Hitachi out. Does
the
your
double
girlfriend,
B.
Craig? Does your girlfriend have a Hitachi?
Hell no.
You wouldn't let her have that.
I mean,
Does
I
it?
suppose I would, but she doesn't have those. She's not a whore, so she doesn't need one.
She doesn't need a Hitachi. The dick is good enough.
Perfectly good women who have been through no trauma don't need to masturbate.
Yeah, it's only women who have been raped need to masturbate. You heard it here
Oh
first,
man!
folks.
But girls with trauma are so hot. I think it
Robbie,
was-
Robbie, you're just attracted to like mean women.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Speaking of a jihad upon femoid, by the way.
Is my mic okay?
Yeah, that sounds better.
My jihad was always active.
Dude,
I never was not jihad.
Craig is the most oddly. I mean, I don't know why it's odd. I mean, I guess I just didn't expect Craig to be the most stable, level-headed, intuitive person amongst us when it comes to women. Because you were right the whole time. I was giving her way too much benefit of the doubt, but this whole miscarriage situation has really revealed the darkest, grimiest parts of her. That I'm like, yo, it's time to cut ties with femoid, even though she didn't want anything to do with me anyway. A jihad upon femoid. She's dead to me.
Rest in peace. Rest in femoid.
Yeah, Robbie, you're still trying to have sex with her, but
No, honestly, that was always a bit. It was funny,
Yeah.
but if she's actually being mean to you, then I'm not gonna,
here's the thing. I tried to find the good in her to see, like, okay, maybe I guess she was like raped as a kid or whatever, so she has a lot of fucking issues.
Yeah, so is R.
And-
Kelly though.
That's true. I would rather hang out with R. Kelly than femoid.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's a better
R. Kelly
singer.
has talent.
Yeah. But I tried to like give her the benefit of the doubt and like find something good there. And when she like disappeared from the internet and then came back and announced that she had that miscarriage, I was like, damn, that sucks. I thought it was one of her classic trying too hard bits at first, but it turns out she actually did get pregnant. And
I've got a hard bit for her.
dude.
What was the confirmation?
Because she's been like mining it for content. She posted pictures of her from like in the hospital, I guess, like in a hospital gown, and then like diped up and I guess wearing what I can only assume is some sort of hospital miscarriage diaper. She had something like wrapped around her that looked like a diaper that I guess they give you because your like pussy is bleeding out baby parts.
It might be a work, man. She might have just borrowed the Lemon Party set.
Yeah, I don't know,
from their
but I guess it's real.
That'd be really fucked up to lie about having a miscarriage, though.
Yeah, so
I mean, I wouldn't put it past her.
I would not put it honestly.
We wouldn't do it.
No, I would not tell.
No,
I'd fucking take that shit.
Is there a Mr. Carriage? So,
I think miscarriage is Chrissy Mayer.
Oh, that one took me a second. That was good.
That's good.
Thanks.
So
Chrissy
yeah,
Mayer always restores the wind in the Crowder Boys sails.
that's true.
Yeah.
She keeps us on track.
But well, when you think about it, it's because our monsters both sides are the same, also known as horseshoe theory.
Oh, you're learning things today on the Crowder Boys.
Yeah. Wait, but Dalton, you like DM'd her, being like, "Hey, are you
So
okay?"
because I'm like an actual human who, even when someone has been like revealed themselves in the past to be mean and
A
heartless,
fluke human, but yeah.
I am a fluke human.
Oh, thank you, JCG for the 5.
Oh yeah, new rule. Thank you.
Thank you.
I DM'd her, and just to try and offer words of kindness, some kinds of kindness. I said, I just said, hey, I'm sorry about what happened to you. And then she responded, change your life. I was like, what?
Jordan Peterson hacked her account.
Yeah. Honestly,
Look at your bucko. Get your room in order.
Yeah, she actually sent me a copy of the 12 Rules for Life, which I thought was a nice gesture.
We should make 4 rules for Crowder Boys. Rule number 1, please don't be mean to me.
Yeah.
Those are the new
2,
rules.
New rules, yes. New rules for life. That's our first
new
book.
rules for life. Rule number 1, please don't be mean to me. Rule number 2, please give us presents. Rule number 3, Mariska Hargitay.
And
rule number 4, balloons.
And rule number 5, you have to respect the office.
You got to respect the office. And then rule number 6 is believe no bitches.
Yeah.
My favorite rule.
It's not a great show.
Who do those balloons?
Office. I don't know.
How do they do that?
Did you say rule number 5 is balloons?
Yeah. Balloons is a good rule.
That's my favorite rule.
I didn't think about it till I saw them, but now that I saw the balloons, that's a rule.
So those are the 6 rules for life for the Crowder Boys.
we were going to do a new rule each week, and so that's this week's new rule is balloons.
Balloons.
And we added another one because I think we missed last week. Mariska Hargitay is also
Mariska Hargitay. Yeah, which is
kind of like our Hakuna Matata is Mariska Hargitay.
Yeah, dude. I love doing film revisionism for the Love Guru.
Dude, it's so awesome. I love it. I still have not rewatched it.
I watched half of it this morning, and I think in 2008, like considering what was coming out then, it's dog shit. In retrospect, like watching it from the lens of 2024, it's like, man, I wish we still got movies like this.
Oh my, I completely believe you.
It feels like a great character in a shitty movie.
Yeah, it's a funny idea. It's like a really funny idea for a character. And
I sent this to Dalton. Someone's like, yeah, I worked at the Soho Playhouse when Mark Myers was working out that character, and he's like, yeah, the writers would just be there very seriously talking about like Eastern philosophy for like weeks, like no jokes being pitched, just like talking about like comparable people and who they're trying to riff off of, and like building the world and shit. Like they took the Love Gurus super seriously and put a ton of work into it, and it comes up on the screen.
Yeah, I mean, he kills the Mariska Hargitay joke immediately because the payoff for that joke should be at the end of the movie, but it's like 10 minutes into the movie, Mariska Hargitay, the actual actress, shows up, and it kind of like takes all the like air out of that joke for the rest of the movie.
I don't think they realized that was the benchmark bit of the movie. I think they thought it was just a fun, but Mariska Hargitay is the true takeaway from that movie.
Yeah. They probably were just like, oh, this is like a fun little thing that's making us laugh in the room.
Yeah, because her name just sounds like Indian nonsense.
And it's not like Mariska Hargitay is a very famous person even then.
Indian nonsense.
Ooh.
Crack, are you trying to curry my favor?
This chair's got me feeling there's a different energy inside of me right now.
You're sitting in the snakeskin.
What is the den of the rattlesnake like, Crack-A-Miko? What does it like to be in there?
Yeah,
I gotta be honest. Nest? It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
This is a badass room. There's just cool ass pictures that Lewis's fans have devoted to him. I It's making me wish I was him. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
That'd be cool.
someday.
To live in Jersey, that'd be pretty cool.
Hmm.
Jersey. Oh,
Oh, I'm fucking podcasting over here.
Jersey's nice.
yeah.
Wait, so what happened with you and Femoid?
Oh yeah, so yeah, she responded. She just said, "Change your life," and I was like, "I don't." Okay, so I just told her, I was like, "Hey, I'm being sincere. Like, you know, what you went through is very traumatic, and you know, sorry, you know, just trying to be nice." And she said, "What? Let me pull it back up. What exactly?" did she
Jamie, pull
say?
that up.
Jamie, pull up the argument. Wasn't even really an argument.
Jamie, pull that up and fact check it and take.
I
the funny
said,
out of
I
it.
said to her, I said, "I'm being sincere. That's a traumatic experience. I'm sorry you have to go through this." And she said, "Yes, I am being so sincere. You are weird and suffering from a serious personality disorder. I don't want your well wishes. I'd actually love it if you left me alone!" Exclamation point. And then I said, "Will do. God bless." And I blocked her. So fuck that bitch. Dude,
That's
that kid
that's
is
so
better off
bizarre.
dead than having to grow up with her as a mom.
That's so true, dude.
Dude, I mean,
I
honestly,
just don't get why she would react like that.
yeah, it's you know, I tried to be nice, but it's like, hey, look, bitch, if you're gonna try and farm your fucking your dead baby for engagement and is to try and still be famous on the internet, it's like you know, all is fair at this point. So I'm gonna be honest with you. You are not qualified to be a fucking mom, and it's to the kid's benefit that it fucking died inside your gut. You fucking whore.
Yeah. Hard agree.
Yeah.
And also, it's one thing like it's one thing I really don't think about her that much. I kind of play up my hatred for her, but it's one thing if you're playing this character, whatever it is, to be like, you know, on the online part that everybody sees, like you're a bitch or a dickhead to everybody. But when
Right,
somebody hits
yeah.
you in the DMs when something bad happens to you and is like offering you support and being nice and you're still fucking mean, you're just a
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah, that's why I just was like, I don't, you know, I was like, I don't need this person in my life anymore. She clearly is never going to come on any more of my shows again. She asked me to leave her alone, so she's blocked, and I'll talk bad about her publicly in front of hundreds of people, and hopefully it gets back to her, and she causes a stink about it, makes its way to the subreddit, and then they subscribe to the channel. You know, that's kind of the goal here. But
I would like to, whether we hate her or love her, to forget about her.
yeah, honestly, that Robbie, you have please stop flirting with her.
I don't
Unfollow
flirt with
her,
her. What are
Robbie.
you talking about? I don't flirt with
Nah,
her.
dude, I see you do. You're trying to get some. You're trying to break off a piece.
No, she had like a trolley thing that I like responded. She was like, why would anyone like older guys? Because like 1% of testosterone. I was like, maybe just because older guys are confident.
Yeah.
And then what's funny is
she just
her
spouts off
her
the dumbest shit possible.
her actual sims are trying to like pick a fight with me. I'm like, I don't fucking. What do you guys? Why are you guys like defending this girl who are saying like you're gonna suck when you get old?
Yeah, well, I don't. Her simps don't make it. Like, there's a lot of simping that I understand. I'm like, I get this. I'm horny too. She's just so fucking unpleasant that I am like, why are you simp? Of all the whores on the internet, why this one, dude? This woman with her. She looks like long legs. She's got so much fucking makeup on and like filler and all this goofy shit she's done with her face. She looks like long legs.
I've seen this vision from the beginning, and I think it's just you have to actually hate her to see the real her.
That's
All
true.
of that being said, friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
She is a friend of the show, though.
She is a friend.
Hey, Robbie, you should unfollow her though. She was mean to your friend. When he tried to give out a loving hand, a loving gesture, you should unfollow her.
All right, fine.
Yeah, because what I wanted to say to her is it's weird that you're posting about this, and it's weird that you're trying to get people to subscribe to your Substack and turn this into some sort of opportunity for yourself. I wanted to say that, but instead I just said, "Hey, this is very traumatic. I'm so sorry you have to go through this."
Yeah, that's a nice thing to
she
say.
was a fucking bitch to me, so I'll be honest here. It's for the best that the baby died. You shouldn't try to raise a kid. Considering your past and what you put on the internet and the person you are, Femoid, just don't ever try to have children. You don't get to be a mom. Sorry.
You a damn kid yourself.
Yeah, you damn child. You acting like a damn baby.
You acting like a children.
Wham. That's all you do.
Wah.
That's all she fucking does all day anyways. Wham.
Go
Runner yap.
Goo goo gaga.
Goo goo gaga.
Goo goo gaga.
It's
Posting
me,
on
baby. It's me, baby Sebastian. Femoid trying to give birth to me. I said, I'm swimming out of here.
Yeah, dude.
Why would you do that?
What aren't you embarrassed? You're tweeting all day. Huh? Goo goo gaga. Yeah, where's the airplane? You said, here comes the airplane. All I see is a spoon.
I want to
Yeah.
see Sebastian make a guest cameo on Costco, guys.
Okay.
Oh, dude.
That would be sick.
Yeah, he would fit in great there.
Dude, I'm jealous of the Costco guys. I wish I had that.
What, a stage mom?
Yeah. I mean, I just wish I could just do something without. I wish I did, like, because they don't have any talent, or
No, they just have a je ne sais quoi.
yeah, or a
A
certain
guinea sequoia.
I don't know what.
But don't you do have that? You do have like some of that. People love a regional accent.
Yeah,
all
I
I'm
guess I
saying.
have some of that, but like they truly just don't ever have to try. Like they just get to do the same thing over and over again. It doesn't seem like they're putting any thought into anything they do.
What if
And-
they are though? What if they're like the
I mean, for Italians, they're probably maxing out what they're capable of.
what if,
Yeah,
what
they
if
probably.
as soon as the camera's off, the dad's like, "That fucking sucked." He's like Joe Jackson. Like,
Yeah,
you guys
they're
didn't get the booms right, Rizzler. You're not being cute enough, fucker. You know.
Yeah, I mean, for Italians, they're probably expending like an enormous amount of intellectual and creative effort on double chunk chocolate cookie or whatever they do. But for the rest of us, we see it, we're like, oh, this is like nothing, and they're making more money than a fucking doctor probably.
Do you think they ever fuck up and do only like 3 booms? And the dad's like, it's 5 booms every fucking time. It's never not been 5 booms.
Yeah, why would we invoke the boom meter if we're only going to give 3 booms? The people want 5 booms. It's like, we don't want people to think that we're just inflating the boom meter.
Yeah, one of the kids is like, I have integrity. I don't want to just give anything 5 booms. You're giving it 5 booms, kid. You're taking a dive.
Shaving booms. Like
Yeah.
points? Folks,
Folks,
this is the Crowder Boys.
welcome to the Crowder Boy.
So
The
Crack,
show just got started.
Yeah, we're getting started here.
We're
in a
starting the
minute.
show soon. Crack, has there been any additional fallout from the Tony trial?
I still haven't watched it.
It's good, man.
I hate Rappaport, man. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's barely in it. He's actually
Yeah.
good in it though. Like when he does show up, he's a good. I
What does he
stand
say? Is
by.
he like, it's the end of the world and I'm a fucking Jew.
Hey, where can I get a chopped cheese in the wasteland?
Why does this radio keep playing this 50s bullshit? Where's Tribe Called Quest?
Whatever
Where's
happened to iced tea?
Yeah, whatever happened to the Wu-Tang Clan?
Also, Gaza should be a parking lot.
Yeah, he's like, what? I said I wanted to destroy Palestine, not make everything look like it. Everything look, the whole world is Gaza now.
He's turning into Kevin Brennan.
Yeah.
It's all turning into Gaza now.
It's Hamas's fault. They started it. Ray DeVito, he attacked a music festival.
Ray
But-
DeVito's in Israel.
I stand by my original statement.
We need death to all Shoolies.
that Michael Rappaport is a good actor. He just should never speak publicly or say anything that's not scripted.
Have I said this on the show before? But Rappaport signed his name on one of those like Hollywood petitions about like, I don't know, anti-Semitism or something. But he signed his name. Like everyone was like, blah, 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 director, da, 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 rabbi, da, 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 da. And Michael Rappaport signed as Michael Rappaport, actor/disruptor.
Oh,
Dude,
my God.
what a tool.
What a
Rabble
tool.
rouser.
What a fucking tool, dude.
Rabble. Yeah,
He is a rabble rouser.
It's
He's a
not
rabbi rouser.
he's a rabbi rouser. It's not often they put a rabbi razzler like him on a petition.
Yeah, he sucks. But he is. I mean, he's good in most things I've seen. Even the short-lived sitcom, The War at Home.
Coplandy was good. He judged one of my roast battles. That was cool.
Oh wow! I didn't know you've brushed with greatness like
Yeah.
that.
I told him
Hey,
Dr.
that's a
Doolittle
good Al
2 sucked.
Pacino, man.
Well, he's
That's a
making fun of
great Al
me.
Pacino.
And then I did a little bit at the end where I was like clearly losing. And so I just like started being like, fuck you, fuck the audience. And I pointed at Michael Rapper and I was like, Dr. Doolittle 2 sucked. And that got a big laugh.
Nice,
But then Matt Melwin won.
Matt Mellon.
Matt Melwin.
I
So
want to
let's.
see a Matt Marin versus Sam Morril roast battle.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know which one to shoot.
You should give it to Dante DiVincenzo to shoot because he's one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
Sam
Wow,
Morril's first joke is like,
this wicked guy knows he's saying what I'm thinking.
oh, this guy over here, he's a wascally wabbit.
Yeah. What do you think about the freaking? They say at the same time. The freaking Knicks.
And
Did
they
we just
fall
be-
in love?
Did we just become best freaking friends?
Yeah, that's Step Brothers.
Step one.
Step one holes.
See why we.
No, see why we talk about Adam McKay.
Do you guys let's step into the Kino corner for a second. I just
Quinoa?
saw the quinoa corner.
What is Kino, by the way? I'm seeing this thing everywhere. What
It's
is
just
that?
like a dumb film.
It's a 4chan word for like a good movie.
Yeah. So I just saw Long Legs.
Mhm.
Boring. Is not good. Nicolas Cage is good in it. He's interesting for the when he's on screen. But other than that, it's boring. I cannot believe they marketed it like people were fucking having heart attacks in the theater.
I have not
and shit.
seen so many of the bad reviews seem to be like the marketing was a bait and switch.
The marketing is a total bait and switch. It's such a boring, disjointed fucking movie. It's like going for it's like trying to do so many different things. It's like this pastiche of all of its influences, and it doesn't really land on anything.
By the way, doesn't pastiche sound like a delicious dessert?
It does sound tasty.
Like that made me hungry when you said pastiche, but I know I'm not hungry for anything because it doesn't exist.
If I want to see Long Legs, I'll watch Cameron Brink play. Oh,
Boom.
thank you.
5 booms. Thank you.
Thank you.
How's your mother?
I'm trying to work in more Austin Powers in my daily vocabulary.
Donald Trump and Austin Powers are just two guys I wish I talked like all the time. I wish I was just born talking like either of those guys.
Imagine Trump talking like Austin or
Oh,
Trump
behave,
using
baby.
Austin Powers language. That would be
That's-
unstoppable.
That's not my bag, baby. It's very
Shagadelic.
It's the most shagadelic thing I've ever seen. Joe Brandon has lost his mojo, and
We're
it's
gonna
very
make
sad
America
to see.
shagadelic again.
You really are, Chris Christie. You are a fat bastard. My titties. And
A lot of people say Daddy wasn't there.
a lot of people.
Daddy was there.
We are giving way too much money to Mini Me. Doesn't make any sense.
I'm glad I didn't. I would have just spit my Coke all over the snake pit. That would have been bad.
I have a Kino corner. This
Yeah.
ties in. I just watched, based on one of our fans' suggestions, I watched Dress to Kill by Brian De Palma. Probably the second best Michael Caine starring erotic thriller I've ever seen, number one being Goldmember.
Mhm.
But otherwise, it was very good.
The chat is killing it right now. We got Make America Groovy again and Make America Behave.
Like America VA. That's also Anthony Cumia's slogan when he walks through the Bronx.
Yeah. Dude, Kumia's Twitter is just like it's getting funnier and funnier every day because it's
Popping up
unhinged.
as much.
It's unhinged violent racism peppered with like a picture of his cat.
Or like, hey, remember Star Trek?
yeah, it's just like he posts like Starsky and Hutch. What a great show.
Yeah, just some like
anyway,
adorable-
they're savage animals, and we need
Yeah.
to ship them back to their country.
Yeah, I think
You guys
we all-
remember Quantum Leap?
Yeah, exactly. I think we all know what we need to do, but no one has the balls to say it. But let's just say if they all got wiped out in one day, nobody would miss them. Anyway, Gilligan's Island was a real fun show.
Yeah, it's like, yo, Ginger, what a piece of ass.
Yeah, man, she was my first
Anyway,
crush.
George Floyd died of fentanyl.
Yeah,
I'm
and
blocked.
he hasn't been showing up in my feed as much, so I wonder if he's being like de-emphasized because he used to be all over my.
Oh,
algorithm.
I bet
He-
Elon
uh,
is. Who shoots in here? Honestly, did you see
Wow.
that in the
That's so good.
chat? $2 super chat from Aaron Gutenplan. Who shoots in here? Honestly,
Thomas Crooks is an Austin Powers character name.
I give you Thomas Crooks.
You know, like
he's a 20-year-old incel from
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
He is very good at committing crimes. That's why he's a crook. Mini me. Do you want chocolate?
goddamn.
Yeah.
While we're
don't make
talking
him,
about
like-
Italians, today on I did a spook show with Zach, and we watched the
nice.
Super Mario Brothers movie.
How that's a good one.
With Bob Hoskins and
Yeah.
John
It's John
Leguizamo.
It's
Leguizamo.
basically like Blade Runner Mario.
It's good. Yeah.
Did you like it?
It's insane. It's a very fun watch, but
Yeah.
it has almost nothing to do with Mario.
No.
That's why I hate when I was like, I was like, that's not fucking Bowser. That's Dennis Hopper.
Dude,
You know
they
what- you
don't
know what,
change
though?
into their overalls until over an hour into the movie.
It has more of a perspective and personality and vision than the Mario movie that came out last year.
I actually like that Mario movie.
Oh, it's a fun movie, but the one with Bob Hoskins,
Yes.
the
yes.
Cyberpunk Mario, is way more interesting in like what it's trying to do. Even though it's a bad movie, it is like, well, this
It is Cyberpunk Mario.
yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
well, this is really like an interesting thing to try to do with these characters.
Yeah. And then those guys, like, it's from the Max Headroom guys, right? It's like from the guys who create-
I guess so.
Yeah.
And they never made another. That's like their only movie they ever made or
Oh,
something.
wrong one. New rule. It's a me.
Senator,
No.
I'm a house plumber.
I'm a house. All right, there you go. I'm a house Koopa.
It's a fun movie. I mean, it's I don't know. It's
That's
weird.
a good one. That's a good one for Spook Show because Spook Show's fun because sometimes you'll get a good one, but most of the time I'm expecting just the worst crap in the world.
Yeah. We watched it because we're the Super Amico brothers.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
was
yeah.
was it just you two, or was there anyone else on it?
Chris Vega,
Oh, nice.
who
Oh,
I
I
love.
saw you. I saw you did Realize podcast with Karen. Did you tell her that she's hot for me?
No, but she did say
Damn
she
it.
wants to go on a date with you. Privately.
Nice.
Really? God damn it! All right, I'm refollowing Femoid.
that's not going to help at all. That's two
I
steps
know.
backwards.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, Karen is a step up from Femoid, but
Oh, yeah.
also, I think still maybe, she friend of the show.
Friend of the Karen's a genuine friend of the show.
You might have a shot. She likes your posts, right?
Yeah, she liked a lot of my all right, maybe this might not be for public consumption, but it's pretty funny. She was liking a lot of my stuff, and I was like, I'll shoot my shot. And then I said, hey, do you want to like go catch up and get drinks? And she didn't respond anything. And then she laugh reacted to another story a little later.
Oh,
Just like,
nice.
okay. Just pretending I didn't say anything.
She's like, I'll continue enjoying your content.
Well,
and just
she-
ignore
Yeah.
that other
She's
shit.
probably, because she did date Lewis, and so she got a taste of dating someone with thousands of dollars.
I mean, look, I wasn't expecting anything. She's just hot. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with asking a lady on a date, right?
I asked her out. I remember one time she actually did keep wanting to go like do stuff with me, and like after enough times, I was like, "Do you want to like go on like call an actual date?" And she like freaked out, and then I was in the psych ward like a couple days later.
Damn, you got driven crazy by pussy.
The pussy done drove me mad.
Hold on, actually, this is funny. This came up because 4 years ago, it came up in my Facebook feed. 4 years ago was the day that we sang Nickelback next to Karen at Fight Club.
Nice.
I'll try to
Fight
pull up the
Club?
video. It was such a funny video.
Hit my line when it's Margolis.
Bill Mahergold.
I can't watch any more shit from the past, Robbie. It hurts.
No,
too
sorry.
much. My
It's
life
so-
is
It's such a great video because you start singing, and then I start singing it, and then Karen's just looking at us like we're doing a magic trick. And Matt Maron's like, I wonder when this will stop.
Yeah. Yeah, Matt really wanted Fight Club to be roast jokes and not karaoke, and I said, "No way, dude! It's karaoke."
I think Matt actually did love when it turned into karaoke, so much so that we all did karaoke after quite a few times.
Because I just don't really like roast battles, to be honest with you, and I didn't enjoy
I like judging them.
like even judging them. It's like, look, please don't be mean to me, and I don't like being mean to other people.
Well, not just anybody can be a roast master.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would
have to
just
be- You have to be a hungry fucking wolf, Dalton.
yeah. So my move was just to do karaoke and then be like, I give it to this person.
Yeah. I guess I'm too like I consider myself like a pretty good roast battler, so I think I enjoy doing it. Like I enjoy coming up with jokes on the spot and then like saying them. But Dalton, your specialty is, not, is maybe outside. You were a very good roast battler, but you are good at just being like broad strokes, subversive, kind of funny. Whereas I do kind of enjoy the parameters of roast battle in its own way.
Unless somebody has a friend that died from heroin, and then you're amazing.
Oh yeah,
Broad strokes. When am I watching a trans woman jack off? She's doing broad strokes.
oh, like that clown girl.
That was a very funny.
That was
video.
so funny.
I didn't even know there were sound effects till you told me. I was like,
Well, yeah.
I didn't realize this was even more elevated. She nasty though. Like that lady.
Yeah.
Because like I met her. I think I met her through Jamie Castles. Like Jamie and I are friends, and then that lady like found me and started following me, and I followed her back. And her videos will pop up on my feed every now and then, and I gotta like scroll fast because it's just her like, putting the largest, most uncomfortable looking dildos in her ass. And I'm like, yo, I can't watch this.
Yeah, that's like that's
wait.
just too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And she's got her, because she still has her penis and testicles, and she'll have her dick clamped in one of them like chastity clamps, like one of them. You seen those like trans?
Yeah.
I don't get that thing.
I don't.
It's a BDSM thing.
Yeah, and her balls are all fucking purple because of it. And her
It's
dick
like
is all...
it's to show that you're submissive.
I think we should. That's like number one on things that we need to not allow. We shouldn't be allowing people to smush their penis.
Is that the 7th rule of the Crowder Boys? Don't smush your penis.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like a humiliation thing. If you get off on like humiliation, that's like the thing.
How many times have you done it?
I've never done it, but I know of it.
You've never clamped your penis inside
I've never
of a
ever
Hello
clamped
Kitty chastity belt?
No, I have not. I've never clamped my penis inside of a Hello Kitty chastity belt.
Well, hey, don't knock it till you try it, dude. Try cinching your penis inside of a Hello Kitty chastity clamp.
That is one thing that I will never understand is when people like their balls or dick to get hurt
I don't
or smushed.
Yeah.
That's the opposite of sex to me.
I could see enjoying being on the other side of it, like inflicting pain or humiliation. That could be pretty hot, but
Right,
I don't get.
Okay, man.
What?
I don't want to hurt. I want to have nice, pleasant sex with a woman.
Robbie's gonna become a dominatrix,
Yeah, dude.
Oh, that would be pretty cool.
Robbie's gonna be a
actually.
Robinatrix.
and you can give him the pita puppet while you whip him.
that I will bet that's some sort of porn out there. Like someone
Yeah,
has some
but-
sort of like puppetry BDSM shit. I don't know. Like because a lot of it's from trauma. So I'll bet someone had like a puppet show on while they were molested and have to like have a puppet out while they fuck or something. Not
Yeah.
me.
Somebody got molested in the morning during Sesame Street.
Yeah, something like that. Or like, look at the puppets, Or like
One rape,
yeah.
Two
Kevin-
rapes,
Oh, let me put on a fun little show. It's a bunch of little puppets here, boy. Oh, what if I just...
Oh, that's my bit.
Why are you stepping on my balls? I guess I'll just like this for the rest
Dude,
of my life.
By the way, I'm legitimately starting to feel bad for Jake.
I blocked him, not because it's strictly because I can't know he exists as a person anymore.
Why?
Yeah.
Was
I
he
just
making you
can't do
mad
it
or
anymore.
sad?
It's like
Bad.
it's out. I'm done. I'm not mad. Like nothing he does now is making me mad anymore. It's making me sad. It's like
Mhm.
it just continues. His life continues to deteriorate in
Yeah.
worse and worse ways. Like it's all the shit that we knew was going to happen. Like he won that, he got that money from his fucking landlord or whatever,
Right.
and used it to move to LA to be with his like fat bitch whore girlfriend, who I don't think was I don't think she ever even thought she was his girlfriend. I think she was somebody that he was giving money to or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but she broke up with him, obviously. And he is like getting fired from every fucking low wage service job he tries to keep. And he's like, oh, almost 40. And I'm like watching this play out, and I'm like, yo, I can't even muster up the will to be mad at him about anything he says now. It's like, yo, dude, go home. Like, go home and reset.
Yeah.
And like, try to figure your fucking life out. Stop trying to like hack it in LA and do whatever it is you're trying to do. You're gonna fucking be dead soon if you keep.
He's literally hacking it.
Yeah, dude.
I kind of worry that I'm like, that's what makes me sad about Jake. I'm like, am I just that, but like a few years behind there, just like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, we are, I think, seemingly bitter about other people's successes.
Exactly.
But for not for any ideological reason, just because they're hacks.
Yeah, but that's not that different.
Like, I don't care that Joe Rogan's a Republican. I don't care that he has wants to vote for Trump or whatever. It's just that his fucking hour special is boring.
Yeah, but I don't know. What do we do to not become Jake Flores, I guess is my question here.
Rule number 1, don't be Mexican. All right, we got that figured
Check.
out.
All right, thank God.
Don't
Jack.
let anybody put nails through your bowls.
Yeah, rule number
Okay.
2, don't let anyone hurt your dick and balls.
All right,
That's
thank
an
God.
easy one.
Okay.
Yeah,
These are really easy so far.
rule number 3, you can eat your own semen, but don't let anyone see you do it.
Yeah, don't broadcast it.
Yeah, don't show
Yeah.
people that you're eating your own semen. Check.
Yeah. Unless you're the Titanic. And because then that's like $1 billion movie.
You know what I thought about that's funny? Remember in Austin Powers when he Dr. Evil was singing, "What if God was one of us?" Blue, 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 blue. I think on the Crowder Boys, we should feel free to anytime you think of a favorite Austin Powers moment, just bring it up.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
I like
worth
that.
it, dude.
It's always a hit. It's always.
Okay. Shat on a turtle.
Which he says they did that again in the Pentaverse. It made me laugh so much. I'm like, who's that for but me? Like they come in on someone in the middle of the store and he's like, and then he shat on a turtle. Just like, oh my God. Anyway, yeah. Shout out Mike Myers, my hero. Cat in the Hat, my favorite home invasion thriller, is now on Netflix. So
What do you think his name would be if he was Jewish?
Oscar Myers?
Okay.
Oh no, wait,
Mike.
okay, I see what you're doing.
Maury Meyerstein. Well, I guess Seth Meyers is Jewish, right?
Yeah, Mike, you give me just like $20.
Or
yeah.
Mike, my stomach is killing me.
Someone
you
in
know
the
what?
chat. Someone in the chat figured it out. They figured out what I was saying.
Yeah, I knew what you were trying to do.
Okay.
That was a great riddle, Dalton.
Oh yeah, they are people of riddles.
Oh, wow. I didn't
Yeah,
even, you know what?
very-
I'm not racist, so I didn't even.
Call
think of
Dalton a
that.
stimulant because he's riddling.
Oh, Sal texted me.
Oh, have him jump on.
He said, "Was I booted?" Oh,
Booty.
should we let? I guess.
Yeah, let's let Sal in. I want to talk to
let's
Sal.
let Sal in.
He has to be the Rizzler.
right, I have to
Send
pee real
Sal the
quick.
link.
Tell
Send-
him come in character as the Rizzler.
Okay, you have to come as the Rizzler.
It's so stupid.
No, I forgot. Yeah, he wanted to come on this week.
Yeah.
So I guess send him the link.
Sal has an open door.
He said next week I will. Wait.
What the fuck?
We can. Why would he ask me that? All right, whatever. Where'd Robbie go?
I don't know.
All right.
Maybe he heard Sal's coming, so he's like, I'll go to the bathroom. Sal will take over.
Yeah. So what else?
I have Daddy Wasn't There is stuck in my head forever. I'm obsessed with those movies, dude. They
They're-
make me feel so fucking good.
All right. I guess next week is Sal.
The fuck, Sal? Why would you honey dick us like
He
that?
said it's okay. I was just giving you shit. All right. Well, next week we'll get Sal, the fourth Crowder boy. So yeah, I did watch the Rogan special live.
I watched it live and I watched it the next night with some comedians.
Yeah. It's funny how a big part of being a hater is also having to support what these people do.
Well, when it's going to get fucking 1 billion views anyway, it's a drop in the fucking bucket. But
Yeah,
it
it's
is
like
very
voting.
Yeah, it is very funny though how there are comedians that I like and I respect their comedy, but I'm like I don't have time to watch their special and I'm scared I won't like it. But Rogan's who I wanted to hate live, hated it, watched it again. I'll watch it. I won't even say that's my last time watching it. I might run it back in a few months.
Yeah. I mean, I don't besmirch, I don't hold it against anyone that says that for the purposes of their career and their well-being says that it's great. You got like if you're at a certain station in the entertainment industry, you just kind of have to like him. You know what I mean? I wish I was there.
I did see your tweet where you were like, I wish I was successful
I
enough.
truly I would love to be at a level of success where I just have to like everything, like because it like a level where if I say anything negative publicly, like I have like people calling me being like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing? You're like gonna
We know people like that. Yeah.
Yes, we do, and we're not gonna say any names, but you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Red Bar. He holds his tongue a lot.
Yeah. I would love to be that successful, and I would gladly shed the hater in me. I would give it up for that kind of stability and wealth, but I don't have that. So,
or at the very least, successful enough to where you don't even care if it's bad. You don't feel the need to say it.
Yeah,
Right.
there's no
Yeah, there you go.
like just
Yeah.
no reason to speak out.
I'm not
because-
even close to that.
Yeah, we're so far from that. I don't know if have any of us are even. Do any of us even know what an agent does?
I do.
You do?
That's from the Matrix, right?
Yeah, he's like he like sells you a house.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the only agent I've ever spoken with is like a debt consolidation agent. Who's like, yeah, we see that you're but way behind on your payments. We can consolidate your bills and get you to where you don't have to pay as much. This
Ooh.
will lower your credit score in the short term, but in the long term, you'll be able to pay off your bills and be more financially stable.
New rule: pay
I've
off your bills. I'm
Yeah, I've spoken to those agents, but never an agent that would tell me, "Hey, just in order to make sure you keep making money, just don't ever say anything negative about Joe Rogan." I've never talked to anyone like I don't know what they do.
Well, they don't do anything until you start already making money for them.
Right.
Like a lot of people have agents that just like they're just like on their payroll or whatever. Also, I think we missed a super chat.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
from Robbie Goodwin 3.0. Was there even a stool? Surprisingly, there was a stool. He did not fuck the stool, so I guess he is growing as an artist.
No,
but-
he's
Not
so,
height-wise.
He's so hyper aware of that now because it's been 6 years and he had that whole thing. Like, there's been videos. It's like confirmed he's a stool fucker. So he was not.
Oh
going
yeah,
to do
there's that great like montage video of all the times he's tried to justify it, and then somebody like Jeff Garland being like, "What are you talking about? What
Yeah.
do you mean that's funny?"
Which is funny because Jeff Garland is not even like a stand-up. He's like a hacky improv guy. And
Yeah,
he's,
he
he's even like that
improvises-
shit's gay.
Yeah, Jeff Garland like improvises everything he does which is honestly respect.
I think Garland is a stand-up.
Um,
He does do stand up, and he is very funny, but he doesn't like I don't think he writes material or anything. I think everything he does.
He
is
definitely has the easiest job on Curb. He
Oh,
just
yeah.
repeats back what Larry just said to him. He's like, "What?"
He did more in the earlier seasons, but he just became like the exposition guy in later seasons.
A true improv master is JB Smoove.
Yes,
That's a guy who has a hold on fucking improv.
And Funkhauser. Those, oh my god,
R.I.P.
great show. Check out Curb Your Enthusiasm, everybody. Yeah, that was a great show.
One of my faves.
Do you guys see
Robbie Goodwin 3.0? I've been seeing his memes.
Thank you, buddy. Yeah,
Dude,
Joe Rogan 2.0 says, do you guys see this Kanye thing? You guys see, like, speaking of like Milo, like exposing some dentist that's like taking advantage of Kanye or something like that? Do you guys see this?
Mm-mm.
You heard about this? Today, Milo was like, here's the reason Kanye's been so fucked up. Because Milo was like was like Kanye's like right-hand guy for a couple years, I guess. And he's like, here's the thing, there's this celebrity dentist that's giving him criminal amounts of nitrous oxide, and Kanye is now hooked on nitrous oxide, and that's why like his brain is completely broken. And he like, I know it's Milo, but then he like tweeted out like sworn court documents and affidavits and stuff like that. It's like, I'm not making this up. and then all
Larry affidavit.
Larry affidavit, yeah. Larry, you're giving you have to say the statement. It's true. You wrote it down. I don't
Are you doing, is that supposed to be Jeff Garland and Ray Romano?
It's me, Ray Romano.
There's a little Seth Rogen in there too.
You can't just be a fucking statement. You have to be a. You're an affidavit. I don't know. I'm like 30. I don't know.
But by the way, Kanye, having a gay guy as a right-hand man.
Pause.
Yeah.
Pause.
Oh, this guy broke DJing in the chat is trying to talk some shit. Yeah, what broke DJing is referencing in the chat happened years ago, and Lewis is cool.
Oh yeah, guys, we have a
Lewis
special
here?
guest cameo.
Oh, nice.
What's up,
Hey,
boys?
what's
Hi,
up,
Lewis.
Lewis?
I hear you guys.
The Puerto Rican rattlesnake
The
himself.
Puerto Rican rattlesnake himself.
What's
Wow.
going on, boys? How you doing?
Good.
man.
How are you, Lewis?
It's
I'm
an
chilling,
honor.
man. Chilling.
Hey.
I'm pumped. I got Crack Kamiko here in the fucking rattlesnake pit.
I was saying the den of the rattlesnake. Anything can happen.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? You guys having a good show?
Dude,
Oh
it's been
yeah,
great so
we're having a
far.
good ass time. It's good to see you.
Yeah,
It's
great
good
to see you,
guys,
Lewis.
man. Yeah, when you come back to New York, Dalton, you sick fuck.
Soon as my I make my money back on the stock market.
That's not gonna happen anytime soon.
not anytime soon. No.
Now's the time to buy, boys.
Now-
Let's go.
Now is
Video
the time to
BlackRock.
buy.
Let's
Dalton
fucking go. This is financial advice, folks.
This is fun.
This is financial advice. If you guys are listening, this is specifically financial advice. Do what we say, and if anything goes wrong, I think we can be held accountable, right? I think that's why they say that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but let everyone know it is Dalton's financial
It
advice.
is- yes,
specifically.
this is the time to buy. Everything is nosediving. I've lost my shirt, but it'll bounce back. So now is a good time to buy.
Thankfully, you didn't lose your shoes and socks. Holy fuck! Did you get those feet fixed?
No, they're getting worse.
Oh Jesus!
It's only getting worse. Yeah.
Hold on. Shout out to Sumo Dog. I need that $2.
Oh yeah, Lewis. Do you know the money you're missing out on
I
super
don't-
chats?
I don't know what the fuck Sumo Dog is, but shout out to Sumo Dog. I want my fucking $2. Or Crack. Give me my $2, bro. Am I being made fun of by saying that? Am I Sumo Dog?
No,
it's
Am I the
Sumo
fine,
dog
is-
with
no.
that?
One of our fans has a dog named Sumo.
Sumo is Sweeze's dog.
What's up, Sweeze?
Sweeze is here.
There he is. He just gave $2. New rule. Thank you.
There we go. All right, look, I gotta run. You guys do the shit. I gotta go into the city, but I'm gonna come back later. I told Crack Amigo's an honest guy. If his chick's watching, I said, Crack Amigo, I'm gonna try to pick up bitches tonight while I'm out. I'm gonna bring them back and we'll bring them in the pool. And Crack Amigo was like, no fucking way, bro. He was like, I'm a loyal ass
Nice, dude.
motherfucker. He was like, I'll wingman you. I'm dead ass. It's crazy. I wouldn't say anything. If he was a scumbag, I wouldn't bring this up right now.
Yeah, dude. Crack is an honest guy. People think, no, but he's a good guy.
Yeah. Craig
That's
is
great.
bad.
Scotty Montreal says for $5, do not give Lewis 1 cent of this. Now you guys owe me $7. I'm reading this. This is a big deal.
That's Canadian.
That's Canadian. Yeah, that's like $4.50. All right. Enjoy the studio, Crack. You're the fucking man.
Hey, thanks,
Bring some
Lewis.
blunts home. You guys are the shit. Love you guys.
Love you.
I'll see you
Lewis.
guys soon. We
Bye,
gotta
bro.
fucking get down.
Yeah,
All right,
man.
Take it easy.
See you on Doing rap in a couple weeks. See you,
See you
I'll
later,
you
Doug.
then.
Have a good show. Peace, man.
What a reunion! That's probably the first time I've spoken to Lewis.
Funniest guy in the fucking world, dude.
He
Funniest.
seemed. I was very happy to see how happy he was to see you, Dalton. I could tell he's very happy to talk to you.
Yeah, well, I think because I don't think he. I'm trying to think how to say this. I think there's a part of him that feels bad about what happened. I don't. It's nothing that it happened was his fault or anything.
I don't think that. I think it's more so he just thinks you're funny and probably misses you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
Right.
think like he, because Skankfest is such a like free for all, fun place, and I think that was where I really snapped. I think that's where the switch flipped.
I would say that's where you popped, and I crackled.
Yeah, and I think there's like a part of him that he misses me, and I think he's like, I mean, all of it sucks what happened. I mean, that's
Yeah.
that's really what it is. Is it's just like he really stuck his neck out for me and made an effort to give me like opportunities and bring me up, and it was all going great, and then almost died, unfortunately, and I had to do what I had to do to survive. So
That was I was almost crying. I was almost in tears because I just knew how loud Lewis was being into the microphone compared to how I was talking. And then he shouted out Sumo, which really made me happy.
That was awesome. Also, it was fine. It didn't sound too loud. It was like everyone here has heard Lewis on a podcast. That's about what it sounds like when he starts talking.
Yeah, sorry if
you
that
know.
was out of nowhere.
No,
I
that's
know
real.
I know Dalton hasn't seen Lewis in a while, probably. I didn't think about that.
well, we've had some communication here and there, but I haven't like spoken to him in a long time. But I haven't really. I've only within the last year started like talking to anybody again because I was like in a coma for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Look at those pit stains.
Damn.
Damn, what is it? Is it humid out there in Jersey? I haven't left the house today. Is that crazy?
Every time I do a pod or like do anything on the computer in general, my pits get sweaty. I
Yeah,
don't know why. It don't smell bad though.
I'm a very sweaty guy in general, so I feel your pain.
Yeah. Can we now put featuring Luis J. Gomez in the?
Of course,
We
yeah.
100% can.
we
One
gotta
time,
we gotta juice these numbers, dude.
Figs put that one time in our YouTube title just because Lewis screamed something at him off screen. He's like, we got to put featuring you, Luis J. Gomez.
Yeah, and there's like people who people have called me out before that I've like talked about it too much or whatever about what happened to me. I'm still, I guess the truth is I'm still trying to make sense of it all. I still reckon with it.
I like that he got your financial advice bit.
He's been paying attention, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That was cool.
Yeah. I
I guess he's also trying to make sense of it all.
Yeah, Lewis, hey, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. You know what I'm saying?
That's so fucking true, Dalton.
Lewis, much like Red Bar, is watching.
Lewis is
Yeah,
a crowder
yeah,
head.
yeah. It's funny how many comedians, even on Lewis's level, do seem to watch like everything or like pay attention. Like everyone like pays attention to a lot of stuff you wouldn't think.
Right, he
I
probably
told this-
knows it's the last podcast left.
It's
It's
the
the
last
last
podcast.
podcast left
What are you
out
gonna
there.
do?
Have I ever told you about the time? I must have said this before when Tim Dillon asked me about you, Dalton. This was like right
Oh
around,
yeah,
right around when you were going. I was like, oh,
What's
he's
going on
good.
with his feet?
No, I was like, oh, you know who Dalton is? He was like, oh yeah, I pay attention to Dalton. I'm obsessed with his feet.
Yeah, it's weird. Because I didn't even when I was like popping off, I didn't think I was on like anyone's like at any like level like that I was on anyone's radar. I was like, oh nice, I got like a nice
Right, you never
thing
know.
going or whatever. And then like the number of people who seem to know about me, I was like, how or why do you even know who I am?
I think a lot of people listen to the Loud Boys, and we just didn't consider that. Like, I had people who I hadn't talked to, like comic friends of mine from back home, like suddenly ask about you.
Well,
Well,
I guess
as a
'cause
major Skank fan and semi rap fan, just kidding. I love everything. I will say that if Dalton, if your performances on those shows hit anybody else the way they hit me, they were very memorable
Yeah.
appearances. I think you gained a lot of people from that little run there.
Little
Dude,
thing. There was like a story and a saga. Like that's what's funny about the Loud Boys. Especially that one year, it feels like there is a full story arc in a way. You know what I mean?
It's
And I feel like
and now it's the new we've opened up a new chapter. Thank God it went as well as it did. I mean, unfortunately, everything fucking burned to the ground for me, but at least I planted the seeds that, like, I came back to the internet, and there was like a number of people who
Hey,
were
that's
just
the-
like,
Wait,
It
you
didn't burn
planted
to the
seeds for
ground.
your squash?
Oh yeah, can we get a squash update?
"Oh yeah, I grilled the zucchini and the yellow squash, and they were both very tasty."
Oh hell yeah, dude!
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
I was very proud of my salad spectacular. I made a ground chicken and it actually tasted great. I put in a ton of seasoning and then some soy sauce on there and some water. I was like, damn, I can't believe I actually made this taste good. I think the key is just to over salt everything or over season it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, typically white people ain't be seasoning their food, but
They wash their damn chicken.
they ain't wash their chicken, they ain't season their food.
Dalton, I think you definitely. I mean, you probably should just because of your way with. I'm not trying to dick suck right now. Let me make that clear.
Pause.
But either just because of your way with language, or considering kind of the story of like Loud Boys and just you, I think you got a book to write someday.
Oh yeah. I'm actually
I have
surprised.
I have a Substack where I've tried to put it into words somehow.
I have a Dom stack.
I heard Sal Sal has a sub sandwich.
He does, yeah. Sal has a sub sandwich.
Or I'm sorry, I read that wrong. He has a sub stack of pancakes.
Yeah, I have like one thing I've written on Substack. I'm trying to like figure out, because it's like I've talked about it some and joked about it, what happened, but it's still like I still have like nightmares, and it's like still such a difficult thing to contend with, and I guess I'm still recovering from it, because I mean there's people who go through what I went through who will like either have some genetic thing where they just snap for whatever reason, or it's drug induced and truly never come back, like, or just stuck that way forever.
Mm.
And it's like somehow I came back from it, and the recovery process has been much more difficult than I thought it would be. Because like I remember like that. I remember the day, because I was like, it's been all this time in the psych ward, and I got out, and I was still kind of nuts. And then I remember the day when it was over, when like I guess whatever was going on in my brain was like, okay, you're not psychotic anymore.
You were all 6s and 7s, baby.
Dude, I was all 6s and 7s for months. I was all 6s and 7s. But I remember that day when I was just laying in bed, and then like everything was like, finally like screwing back together the right way in my head, and it all just everything hit me, and I went, oh fuck.
Oh no.
Fuck.
That sounds like the worst hangover ever. Like when you remember what you did the night before. You know what I mean?
It was like genuinely I was like, oh, I should probably just like disappear forever, which I kind of did. I disappeared for quite some
I
time.
mean, I can't even imagine what it's like to like process that kind of thing.
But then like, so that was like the reality. I came back to reality.
Oop, there goes gravity.
There goes gravity.
That was
So that-
perfect timing.
That was like the moment I came back to reality. And then like what happens then is now there's just this long road to actually recovering, because now it's like, okay, so the last several months of my life have been living in this like dream world, mental break, like state of psychosis. Well, when your brain is like running, like when the needle is running red like that for so long,
Mm-hmm.
it's not like you just come back and it's like, okay,
Yeah.
it's all,
Hey,
hey, that was
Hey, everybody.
crazy.
Oh wow. Yeah. All right.
No, now the entire engine is just like falling out of the fucking car at that point. If
Walk a mile in my weird feet.
Yeah.
That Sean guy for the title.
Yeah.
Very mean spirited.
Yeah. Please don't be mean to Dalton's feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna get them fixed. When the Patreon takes off, I'll get them fixed. But
Wait, did Lewis ask what's with your feet? How are they doing? And you just said worse.
yeah, they are worse. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get to hear what you guys were saying.
Yeah. So like when they like, it's hard to articulate. But yeah, when that was over, because I mean, Robbie saw me after that when I was like I was like out and about, and I was like so fucked up. And then eventually I was like, oh, I'm not. This is so much worse. It's only getting worse. Whatever's wrong with me. I'm not crazy anymore, but I'm dying.
I mean, it must be the only other person that I've known in my life that experienced psychosis from getting lost in psychedelics is no longer with us. They never came back and they took their own life. So
Jesus.
I can
Which
only
I considered for quite some time. I definitely was like,
I'm sure,
okay,
yeah.
so what would be the best way to go ahead and just end this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank God.
My
you're here for the
uncle,
Crowder
it
Boys.
happened to my uncle. I think I've said this, and he did survive, but I never knew him before. But yeah,
Was this before or after he molested you?
I wish he molested me. I was too fat to get molested. That's such a hack joke. That's such a fucking hacky joke. But yeah, he didn't come all the way back. So I'm like stoked that you did. I did think that you were gonna like die for a while.
Yeah, I was like retarded for a long time. I was so
Well, that was before though.
I guess I've always been retarded. But I mean, yeah, this was really bad because they call it, I believe the medical term, the actual affliction is known as avolition.
Avolition, get your ass down
Get your
here.
ass in the house. Yeah, where when you are in an extended period of mania or psychosis, and then that ends, the other side of it is basically like a coma. Like you're like debilitatingly either depressed or just like your brain function is like not all there.
Right.
And so like you're just like pissing on yourself and you can't brush your teeth or do
You
anything.
said avolition?
Avolition, yeah.
Isn't that the guy that made the My Dick song?
Yeah. My dick, my mind is on drugs. Your mind is also on drugs.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Turns out we're the same mind, and this is a schizophrenic break.
Yeah, because I mean, I technically, I guess I'm still recovering from it because like I can put on a performance when we got to do shit like this, but then
Man,
there was
I'm
like,
a recovering alcoholic.
I'm an active alcoholic, dude.
I am, dude. I am addicted to alcohol, dude.
Dude, I'm in the
I am
full
so
throes of that
addicted to
addiction.
And I think Sal is an alcoholic.
Now, yeah, he quit his job and now he's just depressed and drinking all the time.
Didn't he like used to
let's
do
not
crack
call
or
everyone.
something? Sorry.
Oh yeah, he went to rehab. He said.
He has been to rehab before, but yeah, I don't know why he quit his job like that. He was making like decent money, and he was like, "Yo, I'm sick of my job. I think I'm gonna quit." And I was like, "Oh, you got something lined up?" And he goes, "No."
I
And I
feel
was
really
like-
bad because I remember jokingly saying to you one time, I was like, no, we need to make Sal the star of the show and make it so that he like goes back to comedy and like leaves his family and quits his
Yeah.
job. And then
Honestly, maybe he got the bug doing like maybe he was like, I have the soul of a creative. Just like,
Well, that's
No,
that's not on us, man.
no, you know what it probably was. He probably got headhunting emails and was like, oh, I got this in the bag. I can just leave my job. And then
Yeah,
like,
'cause-
blacked on him and then realized the job market was worse than he thought.
Yeah, because I told him that. I was like, "Yo, dude, the job market is fucking awful right now. It's so difficult to find a job."
Yeah.
And I was like, you'll probably be able to find a job paying way less than what you were making." And he was like, "Nah, dude, my resume's really good." And just every week now, he's like, "Man, I don't know what I'm gonna do, dude." I'm like, he's like, "I'm just doing scratch offs. I'm making money that way."
Well, that's a good backup plan.
That's good. This is also financial advice, guys. Scratch offs.
Yeah. I was gonna say this while Lewis was on, but I was like, Dalton has a 5-year plan, but it just says gambling ?
Yeah, the Don Draper in front of the board. Gambling.
Yeah. Gambling.
I mean, that's all the stuff.
And that is financial advice. Gamble.
So
I guess I'm not doing Skankfest this year. I was gonna do Rob Fest. I was just gonna go to the Grateful Deer, the Grateful Dead.
the Grateful
show.
Deer.
The Grateful Dead show at the Sphere by myself, but I guess that didn't work out because it's more expensive than I thought it would be.
The
So,
Grateful Deer show at the Sved.
Don't worry about that, Robbie. We just got another Patreon subscriber. Oh, $10.
Wow.
Hey.
Who is this? Robert Erickson. Thank you.
Thank you,
New
Robert.
rule. Thank you.
Thank
Folks,
you.
it's patreon.com/the Crowder Boys.
Yeah, so we need to get the Patreon going because we'll put it right back into Arena Fest.
Yeah. Because we're gonna hop on over to the Patreon here in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go back to the bed because my back is fucking killing me. This is
Oh,
hard.
Robbie, are you getting too fat for sitting?
No, I'm just leaning over with my back.
Because I've gotten that fat. Sometimes I'll just be sitting and like, man, I gotta lay down.
Yeah, that's funny. No, I just have shit posture, and I'm like the table is like low, so I'm like bending over.
And thank you for the super chats. God's known $5. Hey, big boys, keep those super chats coming. Somebody online said the super chat podcasts all suck.
Not
no,
this
one does not. This is the only good one.
Yeah, you got to
And
think most of them probably do. But
Yeah.
obviously, this is the last podcast
This
left.
is the last
podcast
left
left out there.
Well, I think it's because a lot of the shows that do like super chats, that just becomes the show.
Yeah.
Like I don't think Kevin Brennan is unique in having a show where he's just like constantly just being like, "Where's the super chats? I'm just gonna read super chats." I think most streamers are just doing shows that are a vehicle for begging for money, which this show has a sousance of that.
Well, it's just Sousance.
A sousance by Phil Collins.
Sousance. But yeah, I think Kevin actually stumbled weirdly into a thing a lot of people are doing grift wise, which is just drama reaction videos and super chats. But it's just like
Yes.
he found it organically, which is very funny because he just like talking shit and
But
he
I
doesn't want to
think-
leave his house.
Yeah, but I think I care more about like doing a good show that all people give us super chats because the show's good, not because we're just like, hey, give us
Yeah.
But also
I-
please give us super chats.
I think this show would still do well even if it wasn't for the live element, but the live element is the jouissance on the cake, you know?
Yeah.
What is jouissance?
I don't know. Dalton said it and it sounded
I
good.
said sousance. A
I
sousance.
feel like on Cumtown they said a touch of jouissance or something. I thought that was I didn't really know what it meant, but I thought it was funny.
A sousance is like a dash, a little touch or something.
Okay. So saying a touch of jouissance is
I don't know what
redundant.
jouissance is. Is
What
that like a
about-
Jewish seance?
Yeah.
What about
Hey,
a boy named Sousance?
I see the super chats coming. They're coming around the bend.
What about a boy named Jew by Johnny Cash?
Cash. I like that. That's really good. There we go.
Jewish Johnny Cash. It's just Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Larry Cash. MC Downtrend with the $5. Oh, we got presents, y'all.
Thank you.
Please give us presents.
My favorite because not only I love it when MC Downtrend super chats because not only is there money, I also see the Red Panda guy.
Red Panda.
I love
Oh,
seeing that
yeah.
Red Panda. Dude, San Francisco Zoo got a Red Panda. I'm so excited to go home and see that Red Panda.
Nice.
I love Red Pandas, man.
Oh, Drew Huntley has a good point. If I'm too close to the
Ooh,
sign, it's real
real.
pass, dude. What am I, Tom Brady or something?
Hey, there you go. That's what Lewis should be the real pass dude if he wants to be the point guard of podcasting.
That's true.
That is true. Lewis is very good at assisting riffs and bits.
I would say he's more of a I wouldn't call him a point guard. It's hard to know what he is. He's more of a shooting guard, honestly.
He'll throw you an alley May.
Oops, all
I think he-
incels.
I think he's more of like almost like a team like leader, like a team captain. Like any
he's a coach.
podcast he goes on is gonna be good because he brings in a certain energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he's the coach on the sideline screaming at the players. He's the basketball coach pacing around in a suit like, what the fuck?
Yeah. He is East Coast Rogan.
Yeah. Because a point guard does take shots. Yeah, it's just it's a great title.
Like
but
that's the thing is
I always
like,
thought it wasn't completely accurate.
The good things about Rogan though.
yes.
Rogan's not anything. Rogan's just like a fucking blank
Yeah.
slate.
If I was in Lewis's position, I would also be like, "Yo, Joe Rogan's awesome. Kill
Oh, yeah.
Tony's awesome."
Kill
You know, if
Tony's
I was,
great.
but being where I am now, I'll be honest, and you know, I that is one of the great things about having nothing and no prospects or hope or chances of success is I get to be honest.
But also, we'd all like these people more if they gave us opportunities, of course. Like, I was talking about all these comics that talk shit, but it's like Lewis does that too, but I'm totally cool with it because he's helped me out and shown he thinks I'm funny and given me opportunities. So
There's
You know what I
also
mean?
a lot of dudes that comedians like up and coming or whatever. A lot of ones we know that are successful now that wouldn't talk shit about these guys that are even friends with them. They
right.
spent their early 30s and their open mic years shitting on all these guys.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and then you
Shame.
and when you get success, sometimes they stop. But I ain't in the words of William H. Montgomery, I ain't never gonna stop.
I ain't never gonna stop doing Zach Galifianakis. William, can you stop doing the Seth Galifianakis character as your entire stand-up act? I ain't never gonna stop.
Damn, you just roasted his ass.
Roasted like a peanut.
Tony told me 7 years ago that William Montgomery was gonna be a huge movie star. So
He is huge.
He is,
I don't know.
yeah.
He seems like a nice guy, and he has made me laugh. That's not.
I
necessarily
don't
what
mind
want
him so
to,
much.
He's one
There-
of the better ones.
There are worse offenders on that show for
you,
sure.
you really just want to go after them because Tony acts like he discovered the next Steve Martin when he talks.
Call
about
me
any of
when
these
it's
people.
Montgomery Burns.
Okay.
C.
Wait.
See
Montgomery
Montgomery Burns.
Like, wait. Call your number, or like, what if you're like
Yeah,
asleep?
call me
What-
maybe.
Allie, maybe.
Allie, maybe. Man, what a great time, dude, when that came out. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But
Oh,
here's
yeah.
my number.
So
call
Allie,
me
maybe.
I
So
think that
Allie, maybe.
That was the peak of white girls.
Dude,
that-
that was the white
LeBron.
girls.
LeBron in the Olympics was just singing and dancing that song on the bench. I was
Dude,
like,
they were
what
like-
a fucking millennial, dude.
There was like a good few years there where white girls got to not be white. You remember that?
Iggy Azalea.
Mhm.
Where they were like somehow also a minority.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
you
yeah,
realized, no,
yeah.
wait, they're white too. They're just us.
2012, because they were the scolds. It was like Hillary. Once Trump won, that all went kind of down the tube.
Those are the shape-shifting aliens from Marvel. The Scolds.
Yeah, I think, and then people went along with it. Like that was peak simp cult. Like, I'm a white man, I'm bad simp culture shit. Like 2012 to 2015. I know
Oh,
exactly
dude,
what you're talking
they
about.
they had so many guys cucked. I was cucked. I was like, oh, am I bad for talking to girls? Is it
Yeah.
wrong to talk to girls? That was like a conversation so many people were having where it's like, you can't even talk to girls anymore.
Yeah.
It is pretty crazy that we went from like being scared to talk to girls to now like we can't get them to stop bombarding us with their tits and ass.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
They just openly go on Twitter all day and it's like, here's my butthole. And I'm like, hey, I didn't consent to seeing this.
But it's only in a crowd, never one-on-one, unfortunately.
The worst is when
All right, I gotta lay down. My back's killing me.
it's a girl that
Did you hold on? Did you see-
yeah
we got a couple super chats to get.
yeah here, 1 sec, let me get this top one first. Are we getting Steve Crowder? Stone Cold
No,
Steve
we're
Crowder.
trying to get Hillary Crowder on the show. Hillary is the she's the girl, the Crowder boy's girl is Hillary Crowder.
I mean, Steve Crowder is like the ultimate. That's the ultimate goal. Like, we'll end the show once we get him as a guest, right?
We'll change the name of the show.
That's what all this has been for, is to eventually get
we're
him.
trying to get. If we can get Steve and Hillary to reconcile and get back together, yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah, and then we can do the Opie hang up bit on it.
Just hang up on both of them.
Robbie, you want to read this one?
Where's Robbie? Robbie, you want to read this? Where's Robbie? God damn it.
Thank you for the $20,
Thank
Michael
you for the
Hall.
$20, Michael Hall. Michael Hall says, I guess we'll tag team this one. I'll say the first part of it, and then you can say the second part.
Okay. Iggy Azalea.
There you go. That's good.
Does that count? Does that make it more racist when two people combine to say something racist?
Yeah, I was wondering, like, if we do it like Electric Company, if we just do, like, I say the first half and you say the second half of the N word.
Yeah, what do you think? Do you think like a group of black people would get mad if two guys went up and one was just saying NIG and the other was just saying GER?
Oh yeah, with it, is it still the N word at that point?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna try it.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it. It's not worth it's not worth the risk.
Damn, thank you, Michael Hall.
Thank you, Michael Hall. Thank you for the presents, everybody.
My buddy Tank is in the building too. That's my actual friend in North Carolina who helps me with my music videos. So shout out Tank, everybody.
Ooh, I was wondering who helps you out with those.
That's my good brother, man.
Swizzle. Oh yeah, Swizzle's out of jail. It's
Oh, shout out Swizzle.
He's watching live. He says the pod is fire.
Welcome home, Swizzle.
Welcome.
A much anticipated return.
You could have been all I wanted, but you were so get in the ground.
I will say I saw a picture of Swizzle, and he seems terrifying.
He does.
I'm not. He looks like evil Sweeze.
Sweet
Sweeze wasn't evil enough his damn self.
Sweevel.
Hey, wait, yeah, get. I want Lewis to get back in here. I want to know how much he actually knows about Coheed and Cambria.
Lewis left.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
I forgot to ask him. Do you know anything of the Amory Wars?
Even if he hadn't, I think Crack would have said, "Oh, Lewis left. I can't ask him to come."
Oh no, I'd get him in here.
Yeah, because he regularly reminds people that he went to high school with Claudio Sanchez, and I'm like, I wonder if Lewis knows about Heaven's Fence or the Key Worker, or any of the lore associated with Coheed and Cambria.
Lauren Davis.
Yeah, Lauren Davis. Because I'm a fan. I've listened to all of their albums, and I honestly couldn't tell you most of what's going on there. With the
Should we switch to the page?
shout out Jail as depicted in Trailer Park. Shout out to Jail. Hey yo guys, shout out to Jail.
I don't want to shout out to Jail. Jail sucks, dude.
Yeah, Jail seems like
looks
it's really
it fucking
awful.
Sucks.
You know what I was thinking though before we switch over? I think I don't know if I said this on another pod, but I do think sorry if somebody else has said this already. I don't know. But
Thank you for apologizing.
I think life might be pretty fucking sick if you just threw everybody in prison and just gave us our cell phone and some earbuds.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's what it's going to be like in Kamala's America.
Oh,
Don, do you see Harris Walls? Do you see
Harris
that's the ticket? Harris Walls.
Harris
that's
Walls.
the ticket.
That's the, yeah.
Well,
Well, I was
no, Harris Walls.
Don, please be serious because I was thinking.
Okay, yeah. Sorry.
I was thinking, wake me up when it's Harris Whittles.
Oh, okay. I was thinking, wake me up when September ends.
That's the thing. That's the thing. By the way, Alec Baldwin did to Jiminy Glick, which is one of the funniest straight man movies I've ever seen. Which is Jiminy Glick. He's like, "Oh, back then, I had sex with Julia Roberts," and Alec Baldwin goes, "Come on, get serious." Which is
Oh yeah.
a funny thing to say.
Oh
to a
yeah.
guy.
It's when Alec Baldwin says he had sex with Sarah Jessica Parker, and Jiminy Glick goes, "But she's with Matthew Broderick," and Alec Baldwin goes, "Get serious."
Telling a living cartoon character to get serious is like so funny to me.
And Martin Short almost breaks. Like he has to like cover his mouth. 'cause
Yeah,
he's actually
say what
laughing.
you will about Baldwin. He has the best. He was the best at handling. Glick.
I'll say what I will about Baldwin. He's awesome.
He
Yeah.
is.
That's what
Honestly,
I'll say.
He got railroaded by the woke justice system.
Yeah, I think we should give him a second shot.
They could use the
He's not Tony Hinchcliffe. He doesn't only get one shot.
Yeah, Tony got his one shot, and he definitely doesn't miss a chance to blow. Eminem, everybody.
This
Eminem,
opportunity
everyone.
this
Eminem.
opportunity comes once in a lifetime, yo. Okay, we have Jerry the crippled retard. All right, come on.
This
up
hole
here.
that is gaping. It's my asshole.
Mom spaghetti.
This
Ugh,
Broseph Smith. We're helping Broseph Smith get home safely.
Just got home from work. Thank you for
I'm
helping me
driving.
chill.
We.
I'm driving. Wee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people
Oh,
that
that's
know.
that's the eighth rule of the Crowder Boys: drink and drive.
Yeah. But say we.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's
Drink
like,
and drive.
officer, I am drunk, but wee. So you have to let me go.
Oh, are
That's
you gonna
really
arrest
just
everyone?
throwing caution to the wind to be drunk driving while you being on a chat on your phone. That's a lot of combos.
Shout
to
out
add
to
to
it,
it, brother.
And to send the message just we. That's what he had to do.
To try navigating YouTube while you're drunk driving is
To say
honestly, it's pretty impressive.
we, to
I'll
say
bet
I'm-
he's smoking a cigarette too
Oh yeah, and he's smoking a Newport Red.
and driving a stick shift.
By the way, no one knew that one shot lore that Tony like photoshopped himself with Netflix branding and pretended it was a real Netflix special.
A Netflix special.
Yeah, Netflix, and then he like did the Photoshop of like the Netflix, like how they did the billboards and stuff, and then like he like copy and pasted how they do the trailers too, and like and then Netflix was like, yeah, we're not going to renew the rights to this. We don't need to buy this anymore, so it's down now. So it just looks like Netflix took it down
I
because
heard
he can't put it anywhere else.
that's true. But why? I mean, who?
But also, I think
Is there any demand for it?
yeah, Dalton, a stand-up special on one shot. There's so many shots you have to do to do a stand-up special.
That's true.
Such as one of the stage and one of
I'm
the
pretty
audience.
sure the Rogan, those Netflix live specials, Rogan and Cat, all those are also one shot.
That's what's also so funny is that's become a thing, but also with the live element, which makes it way more interesting.
I will say, by the way, in the interest of being of
Interest?
yeah, we're like Fox News here. We're fair and balanced. In the interest of being fair and balanced, I will say, as boring as that special was, and as trite as the material was, uninspired and uncreative, all of it was, he did do it live.
Yeah,
He
that's true.
did an hour of stand-up comedy and performed it live.
yeah.
He did not film multiple hours and stitch them together. He did at least do that part of it.
I think that's actually fair to say that he would do that because you'd think that he would be very meticulous about his image.
I bet they paid him. The one boat that he's not burning is the boat full of fucking money they paid him.
I bet they paid him.
1 million.
$1 million.
Why have when you could have millions?
You guys want to move over?
Let's
Yeah,
do it.
we're going to the Patreon, patreon.com/the Crowder Boys.
I believe I have the link in the description. if I
Link in
did
the
it correctly.
description.
Also, if you follow any of our financial advice tonight, credit Dalton, even stuff I said.
Yeah. Hawk to a link in the dick spitting.
And check out me on Dureg and the Deer Tag, Dad Meat, Rap, Spook Show coming up. We out here working in Joyzy. Fuck with me.
By the way, this is only a $5 chat, but I gotta say this name because it made me laugh. Marshawn Lynch
I'm going beast mode.
is a $5 Patreon subscriber. So he got a shout out because he
For some reason, Marshawn Lynch started a podcast with Gavin Newsom, and the first episode was like, Gavin Newsom takes some time, first of all, to in the first episode, we start with Gavin Newsom commenting on the awful Trump shooting and assassination and political violence in America. Then Draymond Green comes on to talk about it's just like, what the fuck is this podcast? So
well, folks,
weird.
hop over to the Patreon when we're gonna describe other podcasts more.
Yes.
Sorry, Robbie.
That's okay. No, it's I was taking
It's-
him down though.
It's
I wasn't
patreon.com/the Crowder Boys. Link in the description.
I wasn't doing it justice. Look up this Gavin Newsom podcast.
Big
It is really
justice.
strange that it exists.
Robbie
that's all I
has
wanna
been
say.
stabbed directly in the back, his blood spilling onto the sand of the arena floor.
Mhm.
Yeah, I lost. I put my
You
I
see
put my
this,
sword and
Robbie?
shield.
You see this?
Yeah.
This is
Actually,
the-
no.
You actually
Yeah,
can't-
actually, I don't see it.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, there
See,
it
this
is.
is the judge in the arena right
Oh, do you
now.
have Parkinson's?
Yeah, I have Parkinson's.
Michael
Do
J.
you know the
Gomez?
J in Michael J. Fox stands for Julia?
Oh, I thought it stood for jittery.
No, it doesn't. But his full name is Michael Julia Fox.
Oh, okay. All right, folks.
All right, y'all.
Okay.
Patreon. Patreon.
Link in the description.
Ah.
And